classic hot rods come out for their championship final. This the 2018 running of the Scottish Open here at the HRP Raceway, Lochgelly, Fife, Scotland. Drivers making their way out on the grid, and the man who will be on pole position for tonight's championship, 198, Andy Steward. The drivers now making their way out into places. You can see 25 Trevor Cusack out on track, treble 3 Lee Wood, who was the winner of heat number 2. Just alongside him at the moment, 72, Gary Goodswin. Another man likely to be probably on the third row tonight. That will be 232, Brett Snedden. And there's 210, Hugh Weaver. Likely to take his place on row 2. Cars that we can see at the back. It's good to see that 756 Mark Spence is back out on track, his former Graham McCabe Sunbeam. 17 Kenny Purdy, can't discount Kenny, although he will be a number of rows back. There's 195 Adrian Boyle, fellow Irishman 43 Damien Corrigan, and Joe Welshman is number 57 Mike Oliver in his Z-Tech powered Talbot Sunbeam. Those drivers out tonight, waiting for the clarification for their final positions on the grid. They're just keeping the gate open at the moment to see whether there's any more to come out on track. There were 16 here tonight. Just 11 made the second heat. It's been close racing, although unfortunately a little less on track than we have had in the previous 2 championships. It's good to see that 162 Keith Cheshire is back out. There goes Keith in his Mark II Escort. So as the cries of stock car racing is magic, written by the late Bill Maynard, reverberates round this wee stadium, this tiny little oval here at Lochgelly Raceway. If you've never been, it's highly recommended, regardless of your taste in formula. It's a well-appointed track, facilities are very good indeed, and well, whether you're a driver or a fan, do get along to Lochgelly Raceway, because it certainly is a tidy little track and a very enjoyable evening. So, just waiting now for the instructions from the steward. Just looking to see whether there are any more to come out on the circuit as well. There's 12 cars out on the track at present. Still enough to make a good race of it around this little track here in Fife. Andy Steward will be your pole position starter. Good crowd here at Lochgelly, as you can see. Facilities, bar behind you. Crowd over on the pit turn there. Just the last of the sunshine escapes the sky. Still that pit gate remaining open. Now the pit gate goes together, so it's a 12-car final. Some notable non-starters, including 871 Graham Callender at 976. Clive Richardson from Northern Ireland. Non-starters here tonight. Brett Snedden, looking like he's alongside 198 Andy Steward on row 1. I think that 25 Trevor Cusack just currently out of position. So receiving the instructions now to fire up. The grid to form 8, and in actual fact, and perhaps more to the expectation, after points have been checked, it's 72. Gary Goodswin lining up alongside Andy Steward, a place that is familiar with Gary, having lined up in that very same spot just 2 years ago when he contested the opening laps of the Scottish Championship with number 8 Darren Owen. 232, Brett Snedden. Row 2. Waiting now just for that second row to complete, and they're going forward. Is Hugh Weaver and Lee Wood. So row 2, 232 and 210. So again, following the instructions, having the charts checked, and the steward of the meeting, Graham Alexander, brings 210 Hugh Weaver onto row 2, and the winner of heat number 2 tonight, treble 3 Lee Wood on his outside. 232 Brett Snedden and 25 Trevor Cusack make up your third row. Mike Oliver instructed to take his place on row 4, I think. 43, Damien Corrigan. That bright orange and blue paintwork of that car, inspired by the Richard Party car, the NASCAR of the 1970s. A few battle scars after heat number 1 tonight. Number 17, Kenny Purdy on row 5. Right behind him, 195. That's Adrian Boyle. And your last two competitors to take their places. 162, Keith Cheshire, the Cheshire Cat. And the Highlander in a hurry. That's Mark Spence in car 756. Bring them to place on the grid. 12 cars for this 25 lap grand final. This Scottish Open of 2018. This will determine a new champion, as the defending title holder Thomas Dilley was unable to take his place on the meeting tonight as he had sold his car. Kenny Purdy needing a wee push. And fires up Kenny. A little bit concerned there. Doing a do-dot prior to the race. Can't give any prediction as to whether he'll do one at the end of the race. So the warm-up. Now that we're in position. Andy Steward on row 1 with 72, Gary Goodswin, both with Pinto-powered Mark II Escorts. 210 Hugh Weaver on your second row with his Mark I Escort, Pinto-powered. Treble 3, Lee Wood with his HB Viva. Pinto-powered, Morris Marina Grill. 232, Brett Snell. Pinto-powered Mark II Escort. And we have 57 Mike Oliver with his Talbot Sunbeam powered by a Z-Tech engine. 25 Trevor Cusack with the Black Magic car, the points champion in Ireland in 2017. Pinto-powered. Now the lineup, four mates once more. Now the etching of those throttles as the drivers now begin to feel the nerves and realise what this championship race could mean. Clutch start. Keep your eyes on the starter. Revving of those throttles. Green flag. In away. And Gary Goodswin tries to get around the outside of Andy Steward. He's trying ever so hard. Andy Steward will squeeze him out. And it's a hectic opening lap. But Stewart is there, trying to settle it down. 210 Hugh Weaver tries to dive up the inside. Trying to get that second place from Goodswin. And this will allow Stewart to get away a little bit. Kenny Purdy trying to make his presence felt in car 17. Huey Weaver all over the back of the 198 car of Andy Steward. Hugh Weaver, 70 years of age, and really going for it, but just look at Kenny Purdy trying all over the place with car 17 and battling with 57 Mike Oliver and 25 Trevor Cusack. Battle still on for the top 4 places in the Scottish final, with Hugh Weaver having won the East Anglian Championship in the Black Ice of Ipswich. Now when the spring climbs here at Lochgelly, Scotland, and all of the tail is gone from Weaver's Mark I Escort. Something that happened at Aldershot Raceway last year, and he got a black minutes to remove the bonnet of that car. Yellow flags, and Huey is not slowed down. He's not slowed down, and he's passed the pace car. Oh dear. Down to the steward of the meeting, but he's brought the race to order. He's brought the race to order as they sought to retrieve the debris on the track, which obviously would have been the tailgate of the 210 car of Hugh Weaver, and whether Hugh takes his place back on the grid. He's been told to go to the infield. He passed the pace car, and that's something you do not do. So Hugh Weaver disqualified, and Andy Steward now with 72. Gary Goodswin to await the restart here at Lochgelly Raceway. There's 10 cars remaining. So they go through turns 1 and 2, but it's escorts 1, 2, 3 and 4, and here comes Kenny Purdy. All over the back of 232 Brent Sned, and things will begin to hot up again. 198 from 72, 232, 17. As the Englishmen are holding out the two Scots, as 17 Kenny Purdy tries the outside line. Stewart now feels the attacks coming on. It's Englishman 1 and 2 just at the moment, with Kenny Purdy battling with fellow Scot Brett Snedden. 57 Mike Oliver in the mix, as is 25 Trevor Cusack and treble 3 Lee Wood. This is a good close final, this Scottish Open of 2018. Who's brave enough to try the outside line? Brett Snedden gets a dint, and 17 Kenny Purdy is into third place. Kenny will want this title to win in front of his home crowd more than anything. And now he begins to whittle down the gap between himself and the second place man, Gary Goodswin, driving car 72. Goodswin on the outside. 17 Kenny Purdy looking for the inside. Lights go on again. 198 Andy Steward retains command at the head of affairs. And the escorts 1, 2, 3 and 4 still hold station in this grand final. They come to lap the 195 car of Adrian Boyle shortly. And Kenny Purdy is on the outside of Gary Goodswin. Purdy now really ragged to the edge, throwing caution to the wind. 198, 72, 17, 232, 4 and 57 Mike Oliver, 25 Trevor Cusack and treble 3 Lee Wood. Coming to lap the 195 car of Adrian Boyle. Boyle stays out wide. The leaders are through again. Andy Steward has led from the off, but he's had to defend right the way around here. And this has been a very close final. This little track of Lochgelly, wide to the wall, clips it almost, and still Goodswin still has that second place. Snedden still as competitive as those three ahead of him. And still no change in the places, but the top six all together. And it's still anybody's race. Anybody's race at all. What a finish it was. And 198 Andy Steward did do enough, and he held on right the way through to win the 2018 Scottish Open title. "12 cars in it, but a great race right the way around. It was in question right to the end, and we could have enjoyed more laps of that. I was so engrossed I lost the number of laps that were remaining. The checkered flag had gone, but there he is, having won his first major in over 12 months. 198 Andy Steward, the winner of the Scottish Open of 2018. There is Andy getting out the car. A shake of the hand from photographer Martin Kingston, and again a shake of the hand to 72 Gary Goodswin. A tremendous race, and everybody came through it, quite thank goodness. Trevor Cusack there, having enjoyed that as well. Brett Snedden out of his car. Shake of the hand. All gentlemen together, and that's a good scene. And congratulations to 198 Andy Steward on winning the title for 2018.